Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Thomas Cruella DeVille as Hair Halbert, back at it again with yet another video. In today's video, you have read the title correctly. I am going to be doing a full face of brands that no one cares about and products that no one cares about. Now I know the title seems just a smidgen shady. I promise you this video is all in good spirits. I honestly wanted to use this video to shed some light on some brands that we don't really talk about and really just try out their products. Some of these products I've never tried, some of these products I have tried. I want to just give some brands that no one really talks about, no one really gives the hype that they might deserve a chance on my channel, because I feel like we're in a realm of the beauty industry and the beauty community where we only care about the same 5 brands that come out with the same shit over and over and over again. We never really give anyone out the credit or the hype or the recognition that they deserve. So a lot of the stuff I did pick up in store, but also some of the stuff I picked up online, which leads me to today's video sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Honey. If you do not know what Honey is a free shopping tool that automatically searches the internet of literally any discount codes that are out there. I know a lot of you, like me, like to shop online. I hate leaving my house, so what I like to do is, I'm personally an online shopper, and when I'm shopping online, I hate having to look for discount codes myself. I just hate doing it. And Honey literally searches the web for you. You don't have to do anything. It automatically applies to your shopping cart. So it's a really good way to save a lot of money if you are an online shopper like I am. Honestly, I have saved a lot of money using Honey. It's one of my favorite things to use. I've been using it ever since I've seen other YouTubers talk about Honey. It's always been on my extension. Honey is free, and it literally only takes two clicks to install onto your web browser or on your phone. I'll have a link in the description box down below where you can click and download Honey automatically. Trust me, you guys, everyone saves all kinds. Literally, on average, people save about $30 per shopping spree, just from recommendations from creators like me. So it's really, really cool. Honey is awesome. Seriously, it's free. Who doesn't want to save money for free? I know I do. Thank you, Honey, so much for sponsoring today's video, and I can't wait for you guys to check out Honey, because Honey's really cool. And without further ado, let's get right on into this video. I didn't ask you guys to subscribe. I totally forgot to even ask that. Well, subscribe if you want to. We enjoy memes over here. Smash that like button if they're not disabled. I might disable my likes for a little bit longer. Comment down below some brands you haven't heard anyone really talk about, and yeah, let's get right into the video. So I have some brands. The first product I want to show you guys, I picked up at Riley Rose. It is so cute. It is so cute. It is so cute. Oh, it's so cute. Look at it. And then this is the actual, oh my goodness, so cute. It is Blur Pang by Piri Para. It's a peach milk blur face primer. It's a blurring primer. I've never heard of Piri Para ever. It looks like it's a very lotiony consistency. Sorry, today's video is also just like, oh wow. Oh, it smells so good. Sorry if I'm a little off in today's video. I haven't filmed a video like this in so long. I've been too busy being canceled on social media to film a video of this stature. I don't necessarily know if it's blurring anything, but it does feel really good. It doesn't feel like one of those overly drying, pore filling primers. Oh, by the way, this is Piri Para. I've never heard anyone talk about this brand, but it's a Korean brand. This is all I really saw from that brand at Riley Rose. So next up is Catrice. It's the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, lasts up to 24 hours. See, what we're not finna do is that. This is what it looks like. I got this at Ulta.com. So I haven't really heard anyone talk about Catrice before. Besides my good friend Tati Westbrook, I've literally, I'm using this big ass sponge to buff in my foundation. Yeah, I've never really heard anyone talk about Catrice besides Tati. And I've tried their concealer, but that's about it. And the concealer's all right. It's not like my go-to everyday concealer, but I've heard Tati rave about this foundation as well, I believe. I think it was Tati. But I don't see Catrice being talked about besides Tati. I feel like Tati is one of those influencers that stays outside of just talking about hyped up brands. I know I'm guilty of only talking about hyped up products. But I feel like Tati really does a good job at talking about brands that, we don't really know about. Yeah, it's not very full coverage. But it does look like second skin. I'm not mad at how it looks on my skin right now. I don't know what it is. I just feel like we don't talk about some of these brands anymore. Like there's new brands coming out all the time and we just talk about the same ones over and over again. It gets so boring. So next up for concealer is Cover FX. Now, I was debating on putting Cover FX in this video just because I feel like we sometimes care about Cover FX, but a lot of the times we never really hear much about Cover FX. It's very rare that we ever hear anything from Cover FX, and I'm always curious as to why, because I feel like Cover FX has some really good products that really don't get the hype they deserve. I did try this Power Play concealer in a Get Ready With Me I posted a month ago, but I didn't really get a full idea how I feel about it. It's the Power Play concealer. The freaking wand just is very interesting to me. So I'm just gonna do a few dots. I don't like doing intense makeup anymore. Honestly, I just like simple, cute little moment. Did I like this when I tried it? I don't remember. I feel like I did. I like it now. I really like this big ass sponge. I just feel like it gets everything done so fast. Okay, so before I finish like matting out the rest of my face, I want to try this Essence All About Matte Powder. I couldn't find the under eye brightening. I wanted to get it so bad because I tried it with Tati and it was so nice. But I'm going to use this to mattify the rest of my face. Why does no one talk about Essence? Essence is so cheap and their makeup quality is so good. Why does no one talk about Essence? So I'm going to try this. Hopefully it doesn't create a white cast. Oh, I think it is. Oh, dang. It's nice though. It looks pretty on the skin. Also from Pacifica, this is in Whole Foods. And I always roll my eyes when I pass by Pacifica stuff. I don't know why. I'm just like, I don't know about that one, Chief. This is also a facial powder. I'm just saying, why not? I was just talking about how I'm into minimal makeup now and I'm about to apply some more pressed powder to my face. Why not? We're already here. Let's just go there. So for bronzer, I have a Lottie London Tan Time bronzer. Has anyone heard of Lottie London? I've never heard of Lottie London. This shade... I don't know about this shade, but we shall see. This is actually really nice. Oh, I didn't get to tell you guys in my last Get Ready With Me, my last video. I am getting hairline surgery because the toupee is going. I know, everyone. I know. The toupee is coming to an end very soon. Very soon. Very, very soon. The toupee is coming off this head in about 2 weeks. I have a consultation to get this hairline redone. Well, it's a consultation. It's not the actual surgery. But I'm getting it redone. I'm really excited because with an eating disorder, I keep bringing up this eating disorder. I'm not trying to bum anyone out or trigger anyone, but with an eating disorder, your hair thins, can fall out, can break off, could be hard for your hair to grow. That's why I've had this toupee for so long, because it literally took fucking forever for my hair to grow back. But thank God it is finally about to come off. I can get a haircut finally. Literally, like, come on. I have a mop on my head. I literally look like Cruella de Vil. I look insane, and I'm just super excited to finally have this toupee off to normal. A lot of people were speculating as to why I have a toupee, and it's honestly just because my hair took forever to grow back, and I was losing a lot of hair with my eating disorder, and it was just making me insecure. You guys could see how thin my hair was leading up to that. So why do I feel like we don't care about MAC cosmetics anymore. I feel like the only thing that's been interesting from MAC over the past year or so, or 2 years, has been the Patrick Star collabs, or when they do like the Selena collabs, or like whenever they do collections about famous people, it's always more interesting than their actual products, because I feel like they just have, MAC has done everything they can do, so they're not really innovative or interesting anymore. I mean, they could be, but it's just, you know, they don't want to be, and I get it, but no one cares about MAC anymore. My favorite thing from MAC will always be their blushes. Pinch Oh Peach is one of my all-time faves. This used to be one of my ride or dies back in the day. Look at that. Before I was on YouTube, I was wearing this all the time, girl. I really don't do pink blush anymore. Should I go back to pink blush? I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh my god. So I did a campaign with KL Polish for an Aries nail polish, and I had to literally do this. So they posted on Instagram that they had a makeup artist did my makeup. She did it first, but it really wasn't coming out how we needed it, and I had to completely take off all of my makeup and do it myself. And because Kathleen wanted something very, very simple, but also like a statement for Aries, I'm like, should I just do my normal over-the-top blush? And they're like, yeah, but then we were taking photos of it, it wasn't showing up. So I was sitting there like, because also, the makeup artist took like maybe 2 or 3 hours on my makeup, and we're running out of time because she was trying to do something super intricate and like insane, and that wasn't the vibe that Kathleen wanted. So I had to completely take it all off, and then I had 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes to do my makeup completely. So I was sitting there like, oh my god. Oh. All I'm saying, whoever photoshopped that photo, thank you, because that makeup, those 20 minutes were a rough 20 minutes, I'll tell you that. I don't really have a highlighter, but we can talk about Dior. I mean, no one really talks about Dior. Does anyone really care about Dior? I think we did for a second when they came out with that new collection. No one's gonna tell me about these highlighters from Dior. It's the Dior Nude Skin Illuminizer. So we were just, no one's gonna tell me about this. All right, that's fine. Look at that, wow. Wow. So no one was gonna tell me about this. Okay, that's fair. I'll remember that next time. Got you. I don't know, my skin looks very texturized. There's texture. A lot of texture going on here. Even texture in front of these studio lights that I don't really care about right now. So I'm gonna keep it motherfucking real with you, Chief. I don't feel like doing my brows, so I'm not gonna do them. But I am gonna run this Essence Make Me Brow eyebrow mascara with Feeling Fibers and see how this goes. I don't know, guys. I just been wanting to be more natural lately. Like, I might be turning into a chapstick and mascara kind of bitch. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. Do I even need to fill in my brows, to be honest? I might do a little something with my brows. A little something. I feel weird filming. I haven't filmed in so long. I feel like, especially a makeup video, I don't know. I just feel like I just feel off. I know you guys can probably tell in this video. I just feel off. I don't know. It's making me a little sad. I have anxiety when I film now. It sucks. I just hope this doesn't affect me for much longer, because I miss sitting down and filming and like enjoying myself. But I will say this, I have been working on a lot of projects behind the scenes, and not YouTube related or career, like this stuff related. Like honestly, it's very much so like opening up myself to new avenues and new career type stuff. Be trying to do some things outside of YouTube that, you know, open up my income a little bit more, open up my creativity a little bit more. I don't know. I just feel like I could be a really good brand strategist, or a very good, like, I'm really good at marketing and, you know, creating an image of stuff. not necessarily myself, but other people. I just feel like I can create really cool images for brands and people and turn them into really awesome stuff. Social media just isn't challenging enough for me. It's obviously a job and it's obviously very hard, but I don't know, I just don't feel challenged enough. And then maybe it's just because I don't challenge myself enough. I want a challenge and I want to create dope shit. And I feel like I can't do that with YouTube. And not like create dope content. Like I mean like create product. Like turn a brand into like a sickening brand. Like turn like there's been so many times where I look at someone or a brand or an influencer and I'm like, you could be doing so much, you know, or like a celebrity. And I just feel like I could turn them into more and make them into something great. So I've been working on a lot of projects. I've been working with a lot of brands, rebranding them, branding them, you know, building up my portfolio. I've been working for free. I have been, you know, charging people for this stuff, but it's been going good. And I feel good in a sense of like, I feel safe. And it's been so fulfilling. This is turning into a get ready with me, but it's been so fulfilling creatively. What a quick little 1-2 with these brows. I live for that. I live for this little essence. I'm telling you, essence will get you together. Okay, so for eyeshadow, for the base of my eyeshadow, I'm going to use this P. Louise base. Y'all sleep on this. I promise you, y'all are sleeping on this. Everyone is sleeping on P. Louise. Everyone and their mother is sleeping on P. Louise, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to discuss it. You're sleeping on P. Louise. You need this base in your life. If you're not using this base, you aren't getting the most out of your eyeshadows. Pigment. It's so fucking pigmented and creamy. And it just makes any eyeshadow look insane. For eyeshadow, I have Juvia's Place. I feel like no one talks about Juvia's Place. I picked up 2 new palettes because I did have one palette, but I never really used it. I don't know why I never used it, but I wanted to do something a little bit more toned down. Again, I've been toning down my look. So I picked up 2 palettes. I have the Warrior by Juvia's Place and then the Nubian. Both are full of brown eyeshadows. I know. Super innovative, super fresh, excuse me. I want to use this shade as a highlight actually. Real quick. Period. Oh yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I agree. I agree. Why does no one talk about Juvia's Place? They're now in Ulta. They're in Ulta, guys. Pick up Juvia's Place. Their shadows are so good. But look how that's just pigment. Look at this. Watch. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. I mean, hello. I should just retitle this Products That Thomas Thinks Is Better Than Everyone Else. I should do a full face of products that are actually... Oh, I didn't do that. Wow, okay. Y'all, I am so boring now with makeup. I'm so sorry. I'm just not a look queen anymore. I just don't want to give looks with makeup. I honestly want to take all of my creative juices and put them into other things. I just love transforming people. Like, you wouldn't believe how many Instagrams Instagrams I actually have turned into really good Instagrams. It's so weird because I don't know how to make myself look really good, but I know how to make other people look really, really good. I'm not gonna like name drop or anything like that, but there are so many influencers Instagrams that I have like did a complete overhaul on and have like finessed their look. Like, I'm so good at this shit and I love it. It's just so fun creating and like turning people out and making them look so sickening. I'm not really good at keeping up with my image and making myself look good, but one thing I will say is I can make other people look fucking amazing. And I'm not just talking about like makeup and hair and da 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 da. I'm talking about like their image, their brand, like people's brands, how they come off. I don't know. I just don't care to do it with myself. Like, it's not fun when I do it with myself. It's boring as fuck when I do it with myself. But I just want to turn people out, bitch. I want to turn people the fuck out. It's so fun. I did it for fun, and now I just want to turn it into a possible lifelong thing. Like, I want to open up my own agency. I want to go back to school for business. I'm just like really motivated to just like do a complete 180 with like my priorities, and like it just sounds like so much fun to just be like, to open up my own agency, have my own employees, like bring people in, turn them out. Like, brands come to me when they want something, like when a brand comes out with a new product or when a brand needs to rebrand or something like that. Like, I want to be the person they come to and they're like, you know what? We need Thomas Halbert to come in and completely turn us out. You know, give us strategies. Like, have Thomas Halbert come in and like boost our sales. What can Thomas Halbert do to boost our sales and shit like that? And, you know, luckily I've had so many brands behind the scenes that are, you know, working with me and helping me rebrand them, and or even like new brands letting me come in and brand them. And, you know, I'm very lucky to have like the little bit of power that I do have, and connections that I do have to kind of do stuff like this. And like, obviously not a lot of people have that kind of privilege, and I'm just super excited. I can't wait to launch my website and just start something fresh and fun and exciting and just fulfilling. Not saying that, you know, YouTube isn't fulfilling and Instagram and doing social media isn't fulfilling, but honestly, like, it's just not challenging for me. And it's also just a little bit toxic for me. While I still do like doing YouTube, I just don't think I could ever be like at a James Charles level or like a Nikki Tutorials level or like having millions of people looking at me. Like, I don't think I could ever do it. I don't know. And maybe that's why I'm also just like self-saboteur in a way. Like, I just don't ever think I want to get there. You know, like, I just don't know if I want that. So I'm going to pop on some lashes, pop on some lipstick, and then we'll have the finished look. Okay, so what you don't know that I did off camera is I applied my Allure X Talia eyelashes, my fave right now. Seriously, so good. I feel like no one talks about Allure as well. They're in the style City Cool. They're really pretty, really wispy, and super easy to apply. I might have applied them all wonky, I'm not sure. On my lips, I put a little bit of ColourPop Ariel, the designer collection from Disney, on the center of my lips and just patted it out to fade it out. And then a brand that I feel like no one talks about and literally has the best glosses on the market is Buxom. And I put some Buxom lip gloss in the shade Samantha right over top. I will put some more on now. Just give you guys a basic rundown of all the products and all the brands that I really like, that I feel like you guys should give a chance. I know we don't talk about these brands enough, and I think I'm gonna include more brands that we don't talk about enough on my channel. Obviously, the Juvia's Place, I already knew these were gonna be really good. I've tried Juvia's Place before. Obviously, I didn't really do the most extravagant look in the world, but that's just my wave. I'm on a different wave right now. I'm on a different vibe. P. Louise Eye Base, of course, you need to get onto this. If you're not onto this, you need to get onto it. Seriously, so good. Don't know how I feel about this yet. I'm gonna have to try this with a different foundation because I don't know how I feel about this foundation. I don't know if it was the primer that did this holy mess on my face, or if it was the foundation. So I'm not really sure how I feel about either of these yet. I'll give them a second go and let you guys know. This Lottie London bronzer was really, really good. Pick this up if you don't have it. If you are looking for a new bronzer, check this out. It's really good. But everything else I really enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up if I don't have the videos. If I don't have the likes and dislikes disabled. If you are not already subscribed, I'd love to have you. I would appreciate if you would subscribe. I have been losing subscribers and I would just like to gain again. And yeah, again, thank you, honey, for sponsoring today's video. I'm surprised I'm still getting sister sponsorships. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.